Okay, this is Dan Murray from Interworks. I'm going to show you how to record or start a session in Tableau. This presumes that you know where to find the Tableau icon and double click it so that you can open the program. And this is called the start page. My start page is going to look different from yours because I've used Tableau a lot, so I have a lot on it. But what I want you to do is click on the Sample Superstore Save Data Source to open that data source. And what happened is that Tableau looked at that data source, which is a spreadsheet, and it analyzed the columns and rows, and it determined that these things here are sort of filtering and sorting items, and these things down here are numbers that you probably want to do math to. And that's it. That's how you start a session. Now, if I wanted to build something in Tableau, I could pick up sales and drag it here, and it's showing me there's just under $3 million of sales in this file, and I could put region up here in the column shelf, and I could put category down here, and I could expand that into category and subcategory. I could create totals for rows. I could do totals for the columns as well, and I could even put in subtotals if I wished. There are many other ways to do that, but that's one way. Or maybe I don't know anything about Tableau, I just know I want to look at something. So I'm going to pick state and multi-select sales, and I'm going to use show me, which you can move around and drag. And show me just looks at the combination of dimensions and measures that I selected, and it highlights chart types that are able to be built based on those selections. So you can see it highlighted maps because I picked a geographic feature, but it shows heat maps and highlight tables, pie charts, bar charts, all kinds of different visuals that are available to be made based on those selections. Some are dimmed out, like these time series charts, because if you look down below, it needs a date, and I didn't give it one. So if I added a date, it would highlight those. For example, if I went back and then added some kind of date, like ship date, those are highlighted. So I don't want to do that. Let's just pick the map to start. I clicked on the map, and now it's showing me sales by state on a map, and it center point plots those because Tableau understands geography. And if I picked up something like postal code and drug it down into the marks card, now it's going to plot all the sales within the postal code. And I'm going to just fade the color a little bit on that so you can see the overlaps more easily. And I've got a map. I didn't have to do any geocoding. Tableau just understood that. And just as another example, what if I wanted to do a sales analysis by state? I could double click state. Well, let's not do it that way. I'm going to drag state into the row shelf, and then sales into the column shelf, and then hit descending sort. And now I've got a view of sales by state in a bar chart, and I could pop out labels if I wanted to, showing that kind of thing. I could even bring profit ratio onto the color shelf, and now it's color encoded the bars by the profit ratio for that. So that's a very brief introduction to how you can start working with Tableau. I hope that helps.